sauce, some lime juice. So it's Asian fusion. Thai slash somewhere in the South Pacific. Cooking's fundamental, man. It's about using great ingredients, fresh food, seasonal, preferably, and a lot of good technique and knowledge. Look like it's a lot of vegetables for the size flat top that I have. I don't know my last episode I told you about a skillet that I got from the thrift store. Show the skillet. Nice little flat iron joint. $12. Very good bargain. And cast iron is very underrated and actually can get pretty expensive. I got mine for the low. Here we just got regular mahi. Just roll it out. Do is I'm gonna dry this fish up because, as we all know, oil and water doesn't mix. I don't want to get burnt. It also already has a certain amount of moisture, and I want the vegetables and the fish to actually sear and stir fry as opposed to cooking in liquids. So reduce the amount of moisture that goes on the pan to start with. This is a technique you're gonna see in a lot of restaurants. Might not necessarily be using paper towels, but they do try to cook when it comes to fish with dried meat. Also, it sears better, doesn't stick as easy. Water to this pot of rice. We get it back boiling. What I don't want is like gummy rice. I'm trying to get like a fluffier rice. So once it gets to doneness that I need, it's going to come out the pan. So basically, this is just some mahi, some whitefish, very meaty, very similar in texture to like tuna. If you get really good mahi, sushi grade. I don't know if you guys out there eat sushi, but I do. This was once a frozen product. Test it out and see how good it is. So I'm gonna try this mahi out. Soy sauce. And for some frozen fish, that's banging sushi. So for y'all that can appreciate it, picture. Bottoms up, suckers. All right. On to the next. So right now, I'm just Gonna cube this up. Help stretch the amount. My son is sick right now, so he can't partake. Not that he would anyway. But my daughter, who is behind the camera, definitely partakes. Great palate to be only 11 years old. Can't get her to cook a whole lot, but she definitely appreciates food. So I would much rather a food critic than a chef for a daughter. Tough life to live. But you got a passion for food, got a passion for this art form. It's just something that is thankless a lot of times. You start to appreciate everybody can't do this. It's a lot more enjoyable. And you got to find the right situation. Like when I'm out in the restaurant, I got to create a situation at my job so I can just cook and focus on being a chef and not a babysitter. There's bing bing. Do it like this. I'm going to try to run this video with the fan off, but again, I'm in an apartment, so I don't have a lot of the same luxuries that I was used to having earlier in my life and career. So I apologize if the noise won't allow you to hear what I'm saying. So it's pretty basic right now. I got the mahi prep. I got the the vegetables for the stir fry. I got my rice working. So I'm gonna take a quick little break and get my rice cooked, and then I'll come back to you, stir fry these vegetables and stuff for you, and show you again how we do it at the house. We're maximizing our resources. We're using the ingredients that we have available to us, and I'm trying to show you kind of what it's like in the household of a thoroughbred chef. You did. All right, we back. That rice is about ready to come out. Got it boiling. Trying to speed up the process. I'm gonna kill the heat on it. I'm looking at it, and it seems to be tender. I like mine to be a little bit undercooked, crunchy, just like pasta, so it doesn't turn into straight mush. So, recap. I didn't boil it, turn it down low, put a top on it, and forget about it. Like, I'm completely watching it and babying it and making sure I'm not overcooking it. Right now, I'm just going to strain out the water. And then it's still going to cook in the pot after I pour the water out because it's hot. So any extra cooking that it needs is going to get in this last step before we actually eat it. So, pause. All right, we strained our rice. It's in the bowl, just hot. Typically, if I wasn't going to serve this right away, I would hit it with a little bit of oil. Since I'm doing Asian fusion, I'll probably be using, let's say, sesame oil. But really, it's ready to serve right now. As it gets cool, it's going to gum up a little bit because of all the starch that's in the rice. So while I'm saying that, watch my steam. I'm going to grab a onion and garlic infused oil that I made last night. Mm-hmm. And it was a extra virgin olive oil, but I emptied it out and just refilled it and used the same oil. So I'm just going to take a little bit of it. It has that nice deep green extra virgin olive oil color, but it has a strong oniony garlic flavor. And I don't have any sesame oil, but it will be good rice nonetheless. Mixing it up, trying to incorporate all the oil everywhere. And it's still a little starchy. Goes with the Asian theme because they eat shorter grain rices typically that are already a little more starchy, like sushi rice or jasmine. That's banger. I'll let my director and camera woman taste her daddy's rice. Boom. How's it taste? It's banger, right? Not tell a lie like Uncle Abe. All right, so come around here. These are pretty much the tools of the trade. You have a chef knife of some sort. This is an Asian style Santoku blade. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's just a serrated, but you can see it's all the teeth are all serrated, are all worn down. So it's more like a slicer, but still, it's sharp, does the job. Fresh lime. We're gonna finish with soy sauce we have right here, which we're probably gonna add to a little bit. Stir frying, pretty good amount of stuff. Just gonna leave the rice flavor as is because it has good flavor already. That was the white Spanish onion I had, chopsticks for my little Scooby snack. This is what I'm going to actually cook the stir fry with. So it's just a short spatula, and a wooden spoon. I'm really digging my flat iron, so that's why you're getting the second video so quick. And pause. All right, we back. Right now, we're just kind of feeling the heat over my flat top because, like I told you before, cooking with electric heat, it doesn't retain its heat, and you don't have a whole lot of control over how much heat you're actually getting. It takes too long to kind of cool down. So we got the rice, we got all the ingredients. This is the mahi that I thawed out, cubed up. This is the leftover stew, mussels, turkey sausage, shrimp, potatoes, zucchini, carrots, peas. When it comes to stir fry, you can put anything you want in a stir fry. It's really up to the person. And I have the vegetables that I cut up and the old beat up greens that I had left over in the refrigerator that I'm going to use. And this is a leftover seasoning that I had from the meal I did the other day. And you have granulated garlic, granulated onion. You have ginger, coriander, and just a little bit of parsley. And I'm going to use some soy sauce. So, first things first, I'm going to do these separately. Pause. All right, so I apologize, but I'm probably going to have to turn the fan on in this little kitchen because there's going to be plenty of steam. So, for the rest of this demo, or a good portion of the rest of this demo, I'm probably not going to have any kind of dialogue. You just got to kind of watch what I'm doing. So hopefully you can hear me, but first I'm going to do these separately. I'm probably going to do the protein first because the protein is going to leave a lot of caramelization and flavor and different remnants left over from the actual proteins when they cook. And I'm going to add the vegetables to that. Vegetables naturally have moisture, so that moisture is going to pull all of those extra flavors and stuff into the vegetables.